this was a really tough part of the course. Really sharp hairpin corner into a quick punchy climb. Got nothing but giant rocks and boulders around me. Everything that you need to kill a bike frame or destroy a pedal or take a slice out of your shin or your arm. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Sotex Raptor again with Blue Agave Racing out here at the Bent Wheel Bash, race number 2 of the Texas Mountain Biking Association State Championship Series in Abilene. Tell you what, this weekend got off to a cold start, no pun intended. It was really chilly. So I did not get to pre-ride this course. I really wish that I had, because there were a few really tough technical spots where if I had known they were coming, I could have easily cleared them, at speed. But anyways, this course was very, very fast and technical and fun. Very, very fun course. So I'm going in blind, and I'm going to play to my strengths. I'm going to exploit my weaknesses, and as always, know my limitations. And we're off. Okay, so since I did not pre-ride, I decided I'm not going to attack too quickly. I'm going to try to pace and just kind of see, the general layout of the course. Just so that way I've got an idea, okay, is it going to be wide? Is it going to be pretty narrow? Is it going to be fast and flowy? Is, there a lot of elevation, etc. And okay. This was a pretty fast breakout. We're already at pretty good speed. Heart rate is up 180 plus. I'm riding behind Philip. Boy, this guy's a monster. So we're going down, the first descent, and I can already tell this course is really slippery. It's loose and dusty out there, and I was gonna make a pass right there, but I held off. I said, nah, you know what? That's probably a mistake. That's a little too early. So now it's getting a little enduro-y for a moment, and so yeah, we're pacing along here. I'm putting out a pretty good effort, trying to hang on to Phil's wheel here. Again, just like the previous weekend, trying to do as little braking as possible. Try to carry as much of my speed through the downs and through the corners as I can. But this course, I don't know, there was just something about it. I think my average power was over 250. It was like 252, 253 or something. And I was very surprised that I was able to put out that much power at an average. Right now, I'm already starting to feel a little winded. Because, again, this was a really quick breakout. And, it was a lot quicker than I expected. His course has a lot of short, punchy climbs. So 1 minute you're flowing, and the next you're up, and that's where Phil made a mistake right there. And it was an incredible save by Phil. Actually, he worked really, really hard to save it. And then I took the opportunity to pass, which was probably still a little bit too early. So a big effort to go ahead and try to create some space in between me and Phil. right now, I'm feeling pretty confident. My heart rate is over 190 already. I think we're not even 15 minutes into the race yet. And I'm honestly thinking, hey, I could actually win this one. You know, and so in my head, at this point, I am saying to myself, dude, you can get first place at this race. Up through these really techie rock gardens. And again, you know, you can't tell on camera, but these rocks are really, really huge. Well, not huge, but they're really big. And these lines are not very wide. So you have to be really, really sharp and technical. You really have to help your bike up and over and around a lot of these rocks. Otherwise, if you try to just crash over them, you're gonna bust a wheel or wind up going over the bars. You know, it's just not possible. So a whole lot of skill required at this course. And yeah, you know, I mean, it was just awesome. You know, you had to have, you know, your cornering down, your shredding skills down. It was really cool. Heart rate is, you know, close to 200 right here. I'm really working hard. Like I said, I'm very excited. I'm trying to win this one. I really want to win this race. And up here, I think this is, no, not yet. Yeah, this is that really long descent where body bike separation, baby. Have to have it. And you know, again, you know, trying to make sure that I'm carrying my speed. And what's happening here is I have caught up to a straggler from one of the previous categories, you know, and that happens, you know, it's unavoidable. Okay. And that guy right there, he was polite enough to allow me to pass. I didn't even call out to him, you know, he heard me coming at speed. Bravo to him. I appreciate that. And, you know, in all my videos, you know, I express, you know, trying to be a cordial racer. You know, if you can, try to be cordial. All right, so heading through this pretty fast, semi-flat part of the course. And I believe that my tire choice was adequate. Well, yeah, of course it was adequate. It was a little bit more than, I'm going to say, optimal for the field conditions. I'm running a Vittoria Mezcal at the back and a Maxxis Icon at the front. So I got a pretty good compound and tread combo going. And oh man, this was a really fast part of the course. Really, really fun. Oh boy, oh boy. Still trying to keep my pace up. Okay, and now I'm getting passed by Phil. Oh no, it's deja vu all over again. Yeah, so at that part of the course, I was pretty gassed, you know. I was petering out a little bit, but I'm still confident. You know, I was like, okay, you know, so he passed by me, but I can still stay in the game, okay? You know, if I can just try to keep pace with him on the downs and through the corners, maybe I can hang on. And now he's found the right kind of real estate for him to take advantage of. And he's, you know, and he outlegged me, you know, and here I am, I'm trying to keep up, you know, cranking out a decent amount of watts, you know, on this progressive climb, but he wound up getting away from me. So now I'm just kind of riding my own race, so to speak. You know, I'm flowing. I'm feeling pretty good. The heart rate is down. I've recovered. I took a gel. I took some water. So I'm feeling pretty good now. You know, and at this point, I'm actually having a really great time. At this point, you know, and this is just, you know, such a beautiful course. Coming up through these little technical climbs, getting over the rocks. You know, and oh, speaking of rocks, I did have a few pedal strikes, and there was a rock that I could have sworn chinked my down tube. I think it was right there. I believe I chinked my down tube, and at that point I was like, oh God, no. I just cracked my carbon frame. I thought I was going to get to the end of the race, flip the bike over, and see, bang, a big old crack going across my down tube. I'm like, oh, lovely. How penny lovely, right? What a way to end the second race of the championship series. You just broke the bike, right? But that didn't happen. I guess my bash guard saved me. But yeah, these rocks were absolutely no joke, man. Here, I'm getting jammed up again, okay? You know, we're catching up, you know, to the stragglers of other categories. And, oh man, I had to come off the bike. I hollered out to him, you know, I told him that I was going to pass, but I was going to go through that. I was going to go on the line between the rocks, but they went to the outside of the lines, and well, it just didn't work out like that. So anyways, I'm back up and rolling here. Pretty tough section. Had to put out a pretty big effort on that one. Now we're going back down into some, ooh man, sailing off that descent. Clocking 18 miles per hour, throwing in a couple of pedal strokes, trying to keep the momentum going. Got some flat open ground. In a minute, probably not going to be able to tell, but I'm going to spot Phil. Then I'm going to get excited again. This was a really tough part of the course. Really sharp hairpin corner into a quick punchy climb. Got nothing but giant rocks and boulders around me. Everything that you need to kill a bike frame or destroy a pedal or take a slice out of your shin or your arm. Surprisingly, I stayed on the bike. Okay, I did not come off of the bike there. I was basically doing a track stand, trying to balance and then pull my way up and through that turn. Man, I tell you what, boy, that part was gnarly. Wow. And as you can see, that alone almost put my heart rate up to 200. That was not easy to do. That took a lot of work, negotiating a lot of that really, really chunky stuff. And bam, I lost my rear end. I had great momentum going. The body bike separation was not there. I was starting to get a little tired. So my positioning on the bike was not adequate. So I went down there. Good hard effort to go ahead and shoot up this climb. You know, trying to stay in it. Heart rate is now at 200 BPM. And so this guy, he's gonna start walking it. And that really kind of killed my hopes of catching Phil. I was like, no. And actually, I spoke to Phil after the race, and he told me that prior to him passing that guy, he could tell he's going to have to start walking it soon. So if he could get around him quickly, he knew that I would get jammed up, and that's exactly what happened. So great racecraft there, Phil. So, okay, you know, making it over this hellaciously gnarly rock garden. You know, so now at this point in the race, you know, I have not entirely let it go. You know, I'm still thinking, you know, to myself, you know what, there's always a chance. But, you know, just as you can tell, cranking out the very best effort that I could, all the way down to the wire. Heart rate had a really tough time staying in the low 180s, but my legs felt good, you know, and my cardio actually felt pretty good right here. So now I can hear the music, I can hear people cheering, I know the finish line is close, so I'm giving it pretty much all I got left here. And through this last part of the course, it's not so much how much power you can crank out, it's about your cornering. You know, it was all about cornering back there and carrying your speed, you know, through the tight sections. So now, okay, I don't see anybody in front of me, so, you know, I didn't take a W today, you know, but it was a great race. I had a lot of fun. It was really, really awesome. And I tell you what, man, if you trip out to Abilene, despite all the challenges that I had to overcome in order to get there and make it happen, it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. I do believe that everybody who chose not to make the trip out there absolutely missed out. You really did, guys. This is one of the greatest courses on the series, and today I experienced exactly why. So this is your boy Sotex Raptor, representing Blue Agave Cycling. Go Blue! We had a great turnout. A lot of our guys and gals up on the podiums this weekend. We'll see you out there. You know, keep training, stay hungry, and stay warm. Peace.
Work.